What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today we're having a Blue Eyes mirror match. We have Blue Eyes Invoked on the left side and a Blue Eyes Primite on the right side. So we have a expensive versus non-expensive deck. Before we dive on in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, helps the channel a lot. We're on the road to 10K in US support. We are going to be seeing a die roll here momentarily. Still figuring out how these mics work, so stay tuned if it does kind of sound pretty bad. We see a 4 being pulled on the Primite side as well as a 5 being pulled on the Invoke side. We're going to be seeing Invoke to be going first. This is going to be part of the top cut matches from last week's tournament. We are going to be seeing them start off with a Meltdown, letting us search for the Gold Rare Alistair. Alistair is going to be hit with a Veiler. We're going to link away for a copy of the Spirit. Spirit will let us search for the other field spell here, which is going to be pretty nice that we do have a level 4 spellcaster to kind of normal summon out to get into the body, and then also providing us with the Blue Eyes cards. We're now going to see Mausoleum being searched, then activating the effect of Mausoleum, targeting the Spirit, setting the copy of the Blue Eyes, and we're going to activate the effect of the Maiden in our hand to let us place the True Light onto the field. And now when we activate the Spirit to summon back out the Blue Eyes, we'll also have the Maiden summon herself back out, and we are going to be seeing just exactly that going to be happening here. We also have another Meltdown as well as a Sage in the hand, so we can actually search for a Veiler or another Maiden in case. We're going to be seeing True Light can activate, setting another copy of the Wishes, which can activate, sending another Blue Eyes White Dragon to the graveyard, but we do hit that with a Dominus Purge, essentially purging the double search here and making them go -2. We are going to then normal summon the Sage, activating the effect, letting us search for a Veiler for a follow-up, being an interruption here. And will they have a third hand trap to kind of stop this altogether is a question. We can go either up into... we definitely should banish the Spirit, yeah. The Wishes to equip here, and then we're going to go up into the Spirit, the Synchro, and then we're going to pass turn on this. We do see Prosperity in their opening, as well as a Trap card, and then it looks like a spell and a monster. But all we have to beat now is just one copy of Veiler, and then a Spirit Dragon as well. Spirit Dragon does have a bunch of different effects, being able to tag out in something that could be even better, and then having like the negate in the graveyard to stop perhaps that Maiden summon back out and stuff like that. They are going to kind of look at what they have for options here. I definitely believe that Prosperity is going to be one of your better starts. It looks like we also have a Maiden in the hand on our part as well. But we are going to start off with the Maiden, setting the True Light onto the field. And then we activate the Roar. So wanting to keep Prosperity in the hand, maybe for a final push. We're going to go up into that Blue Eyes, and then we're going to be seeing the Maiden activate, and then we do negate, and then we also chain the Spirit Summon of the Ultimate. And then we are going to activate Prosperity here. I wonder if there's a reason why we didn't chain True Light to the Ultimate. We're going to let that resolve, and that's going to let us search our deck. And we do see Veiler, Blue Eyes, a Load, as well as a Talents and a Purge. We're going to search for the Load there, allowing us to kind of play. And we do activate Load. And this is definitely going to be negated by the Ultimate, Ultimate Spirit here. And it's going to go to the graveyard because the activation was negated. And then we have this to trap left in our hand. True Light's not really going to get us there. True Light could set the Wishes, and we can go like Wishes, discard, but there's not really much. I guess we could then normal summon out like Sage and kind of continue. So I suppose there is a world where we could continue playing, but we're still going to be able to we're going to be not very ahead is the word. They still have so much, especially with the Meltdown in the hand, and also having the Veiler there. Veiler is going to get on that Spirit. Or I should say the Sage, so we're not going to be able to search, and not going to get us really far. They can just have us during the next turn there. So we are going to scoop it up going to game 2. Hopefully the Primite's engine will be able to open up maybe in this turn. But not looking too good here for Primite there. But it really is a die roll format. Whoever wins the die roll most likely does win the game here. But diving into game 2, will we see Primite being in the opening hand? Primite is such a crazy engine with them going first. We do see a Load being the first card activation. It's telling us this beats out 2 hand traps as well, and still is not going to be enough. So we're going to see the Ether Barrel, and we're going to normal Ether Barrel, activate the effect, allowing us to set the Drill Beam, and now we have the full engine kind of going off. We're going to go up into the Spirit, and then we're going to be able to see it search for the Mausoleum. It always feels nice when you actually search your deck for Mausoleum rather than having it in the hand. And we're going to say dumping the Blue Eyes, and we're going to activate the Maiden effect. So we have the 3 card combo, or 2-card combo here. Then we're going to go up into the Blue Eyes as well as the Maiden. Do we have anything else in the hand? We know we have another Blue Eyes, so we will have the ability to go Drill Beam at any point of time during our opponent's turn. I should say not during our turn, but... We Synchro away for the Spirit, and then we're going to go for True Light Effect, letting us set the Wishes. And we're going to activate Wishes, discarding the Blue Eyes. We do Ash this here. Then we're going to go Lord of the Load, summon up with Blue Eyes, White Dragon. Then we're going to go Wishes to banish to equip. Or we're going to choose not to do that there. We're going to set 2 cards and just pass turn on this here. I suppose they really want to have both of those spells and trap zones full. We're going to go for a Strike on the Alistair. Yeah, that definitely is a better one. Then they have both Blue Eyes in the hand, scooping that up quite quickly. I mean, yeah, I guess you don't really want to equip there because you do have Strike. And if the other card is like another Strike or it's like the pop, you'd rather have a pop too than like something that goes to the graveyard, because you're not going to get rid of that there. There is a world where, you know, you should have perhaps gone Wishes first. Not that it would really make that much of a difference. I guess the reason why you want to do the Spirit Dragon first, so that if you do get hit with Ogre on your True Light, you don't actually lose your entire field. You can just negate it with the Spirit. So that definitely does come up in testing there. So I do think that was played pretty well. Unfortunately, having the double Blue Eyes in the hand and having your Alistair get striked is not obviously the best, but that is the kind of the format, right? You know, we see under 7 minutes game 1 and 2, and moving on to the ultimate game 3 with the Invoked player going to be able to go first here and having, you know, the advantage. We saw that you know, the Invoked cards haven't really put in that much effort yet. We have the Alistair being kind of negated twice, and one time being able to give us access to our Blue Eyes stuff, but we haven't really got to see the full power. We did see the Primite stuff end up on their full board, but we haven't seen the Macabre being dropped yet. Really just having Spirit kind of being goated there, and then alongside the other cards with the hand traps, or I guess in this case the trap cards, being able to stop their engine. But moving on to game 3, we will be seeing the Invoked player going first. And will we see any Blue Eyes in the hand this time? We set 2 cards and pass. Not looking too hot for Invoked. But this is Brick Eyes. We're going to be seeing the Primite player start off with a normal summon Ether Barrel, activating the effect. And we do Judgment the normal. Then we activate the Maiden, letting us set the trap from our deck, or activate the trap. I keep saying set, but I mean activate every time. And how do we proceed to play from here? We most likely are going to go for a Wishes if we don't have it. We do see a Blue Eyes in the hand of the Primite player. We're going to go for True Light to set, setting most likely the Wishes. Or not Wishes? I mean, it's Wishes or Roar at this point. But they are thinking on this. So Blue Eyes is in their hand. We're going to set the trap card, setting Majesty there. That's very interesting. And then we are going to go for a pass. We go for True Light, flip up activation, and then we are going to be setting a Majesty of our own. And this might be a game. We're going to see them now draw for turn. They draw into a Wishes. They're going to go Wishes, discarding a Blue Eye. So both players having Blue Eyes in the hand. That's going to allow us to search for a Sage alongside a copy of Roar now. And now Wishes will no longer be able to activate it for the rest of the game because we only have 2. Now, interestingly enough, we're going to go for a normal summon of a Sage. And I know both players are waiting to activate the Majesty till that True Light is going to be activated there. And we do hit the Sage with a Veiler. I mean, stopping the Veiler itself being searched is pretty fair. You know, wasting a Veiler does not get Veiler, just fair. We're going to go up into the Spirit. Spirit will let us search for the Mausoleum. Then we're going to see the Mausoleum going to be activated, and we're going to target the Spirit, dumping the Blue Eyes, and maybe here's when you want to pop that there. But now we have the second Blue Eye, so we can pop 2 cards on the field at this point. And they do ask what we know. We've showed the Majesty as well as the Roar in the hand. But they do now activate, they activate Majesty here. And then our opponent's kind of forced to activate the Majesty. And then we are going to be letting it resolve, destroying True Light. And they're going to destroy theirs. And then we're going to be seeing now the Roar going to be activated. And they do chain a Fua to this. We do summon it from the graveyard, and then we're going to be seeing the Wishes going to be banishing to equip. Then we give them a draw with the Tyrant Dragon, but now we can actually just start popping. We're going to go battle, and we do have Magnemite on the the Blue Eyes, and this could be the only Blue Eyes they play because they do side down going second. So we're going to go activate the effect, attack, set the Solemn Judgment, and just pass turn on this. We get to search on the end phase with the Magnemite for the Druis Worm, and we are now very well prepared. You know, we're not going to be seeing the Ether Barrel add back because we do not control a normal monster in the graveyard anymore, nor on the field. We're going to be seeing a Lolo going to be activated, allowing us to search for that Ether Barrel, but it's going to be quite hard to kind of get rid of the Judgment, especially with it being a normal summon. The question is it going to be just baited? And now they always have the ability to bring back out as well the trap card. They don't find a way to get out that Tyrant Dragon. We're going to negate the summon once again, and they just scoop it up there with, it looks like Wishes or Ultimate Slayer being the target, as well as a Veiler here. And yeah, it is a Ultimate Slayer. So they can just protect with the Blue Eyes in the graveyard. But we are going to be seeing the player on the left end up winning, the Invoked player, not really having the Invoked cards in this strategy, but having the ability to use the trap card. We see the Solemn cards being very, very powerful, as well as the Majesty kind of playing off. I believe they should have activated the Blue Eyes trap there to maybe pop another card, but then we would have seen like it being popped. Yeah, so they're going to they should have set Wishes, but at the same time, like Wishes would have been popped there. So it's kind of hard to kind of decide what's going to go on. But like they would have seen Wishes being searched for those two and kind of playing through. But at the same time, Wishes would have most likely been popped there. If they didn't, they would have popped like the True Light plus Wishes, or not even popping the Wishes there, or not even popping True Light wouldn't really have mattered. But we are going to be seeing the Invoked player end up winning there on the left side. Regardless, hope you're watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for some more content like this. Stay safe. Peace.